Okay, so the flow-through entities, as I was saying, are a specific type of entity within the tax code that they have their own tax return. So they have partnerships have their own tax return, estates, S corps have their own tax return, and they report all of their income and expenses on that tax return, but they themselves don't pay the tax. The owners or the beneficiaries of those entities are the ones that pay the tax. So we call those flow-through entities because the income flows through, or we also call them pass-through entities. It flows through or passes through those entities onto the individual tax return there. So we're going to talk about those as well. The reason we talk about those along with the rental properties is they're all reported on the Schedule E. So Schedule E, this is another schedule. So we've gone through, we did the Schedule A, right? What was the Schedule A? What do we report on the Schedule A? Oh, you're kidding. Okay, well, yeah, so go ahead and turn it on for yourself. All right. Sorry, thank you. All right. So the Schedule A was for itemized deductions. This pen is not very good. Are they coming on? Hey, there we go. Awesome. There's no other marker. These things disappear. Oh, there's one. All right, that's good. I mean, as long as each student has theirs on, but yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I knew it was going to be some low-tech solution, but appreciate it. We didn't even try that. All right, so we have itemized deductions was the Schedule A. And then the Schedule B, do you remember what the Schedule B was for? What did we report on the Schedule B? Oh, she's asking me to remember something that was more than just a week ago. So the dividends, right. So the interest and dividend income. Is reported on the Schedule B. I know you remember the Schedule C. It's Chapter 6. What do we do in Chapter 6? It's another form of income. What's that? Yes, exactly. So income from sole proprietorships. And we just did Schedule D. What kind of income was that we reported there? Capital gains, that's right. So we are moving on to Schedule E, which is for rental income, rental and pass-through income. Pass-through or flow-through income. So all of that gets reported on the Schedule E, which is why we put them all together, okay? No other real reason. It just gets reported on the same line. So we're going to start out talking about how we report income and expenses and recognize them for rental properties. There are a couple of special rules, a couple of benefits actually of having rental income as opposed to Schedule C type income. We'll talk about those. And then we're going to go through and talk specifically about how we report income and expenses for rental properties if it's a property that we use partially for rental purposes and partially for other personal purposes. So for example, if it's your personal home and you're gone for a couple of weeks and you rent out your home to somebody, how do you report that income and the expenses? How often you use it for rental and how often you use it for personal purposes defines how we report those income and expenses. So we're going to go through that. Learning objective 3, this is a really short one. We're going to talk about royalty income, what exactly royalties are, and how that income is reported. And then the last part of this, we're going to talk about these flow-through or pass-through entities, how that income is then reported on the Schedule E, how beneficiaries of that income, how that income gets reported to them. As well, there's a special type of form that is sent to the beneficiaries of that type of income, and then the information on that form gets plopped onto their individual, kind of like W-2s report wage income, and 1099s report, maybe 1099 INT reports interest income, 1099 DIV reports dividend income. Well, there's a specific type of form that's used to report the income from flow-through entities as well. So it's another reporting form that we also have to discuss. So those are the 4 learning objectives that we're going to cover in this chapter.